What's up everyone? Welcome to Film Spot, and today we'll be talking about best upcoming movies. As reported by Production Weekly, a sequel to Godzilla vs. Kong is in the works with the working title of Son of Kong. While this film is being billed as a sequel, there is no word on whether or not Godzilla and Kong will be exchanging blows once more, or if it's set to focus specifically on Kong and the Hollow Earth. Production Weekly also reports that Adam Wingard may be returning to direct, but his participation in other projects still leaves that unclear. With the working title of Son of Kong, there is plenty of speculation as to what this sequel will be about. It's unlikely that the film will follow the plot of the 1933 film of the same name because it is very similar to the events of Kong, Skull Island, featuring Kong's son protecting a group of people from dinosaurs on Skull Island. Additionally, the events of the original Son of Kong take place after the death of King Kong following his attack on New York, which hasn't yet occurred in the MonsterVerse. The only aspect of this film that may be used is having Kong's son be a smaller, albino ape in order to not make any drastic changes to the character, but nothing is concrete at this time. The fact that Son of Kong is likely to take place in the Hollow Earth is where all the room for speculation stems from. Wingard himself has stated that he feels there is a lot more that can be done with the Hollow Earth as it was revealed to be the origin of all Titans. This means we may very well see Kong team up with his son in a Godzilla vs. Kong sequel to fight a brand new Titan who resides in the Hollow Earth. While everything about this Godzilla vs. Kong sequel is still speculation, and Son of Kong is only the working title, it's exciting to know the MonsterVerse will be returning shortly and will probably feature King Kong's son. Morbius director Daniel Espinosa teases connections to Venom as well as potential ties to the MCU and confirms that at least one version of Spider-Man exists in the movie's universe. The film will introduce Dr. Michael Morbius, who, while searching for a cure for his rare blood disease, instead stumbles upon vampirism. In addition to Leto, the cast includes Matt Smith, Adria Arjona, Jared Harris, Al Madrigal, and Tyrese Gibson. During a Q&A with CinemaBlend on Twitter, Daniel Espinosa confirmed Morbius exists in the same universe as Venom. On top of that, the director said that there is indeed a Spider-Man in that world. However, he wouldn't reveal which Spider-Man, though he did say that audiences will find out soon enough. No Way Home brought Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man into Holland's universe. At the end of the film, Garfield and Maguire's web-slingers were sent back to their respective realities, as was Venom in the post-credits scene. With the introduction of the Marvel Multiverse, any version of Spider-Man, excluding Garfield and Maguire's characters, could exist in the Morbius-Venom universe. While the aforementioned Spider-Man graffiti led many to believe Maguire's version would show up, Sony likely riddled Morbius's trailers with misleading Easter eggs to allow for multiple options moving forward. That said, fans have been advocating for Garfield to appear in Sony's revamped Spider-Man universe, and the actor seems open to returning for the right project. Netflix released teaser art for its upcoming Resident Evil live-action television series based on Capcom's popular Resident Evil video games. The show will have the best of the Resident Evil DNA, Netflix said in a news release, including badass heroines, a battle for survival, creatures both new and familiar, and a mystery to be solved. We see a vial of what looks like blood, a pill marked Joy set against the yellow backdrop, and some bubbles of blood in a third image. So far, no zombies. The 8-episode series stars Lance Reddick as Albert Wesker, Ella Balinska, Tamara Smart, Sienna Agudong, Adeline Rudolph, and Paula Nunez, and is produced by Constantin Film, which also produced the Resident Evil films starring Mila Jovovich. It debuts on Netflix July 14th. Mission Impossible 7 and 8 will both include action scenes involving a submarine. According to a report from The Hollywood Reporter, a submarine scene will be featured in both upcoming Mission Impossible films, contributing to the studio's budgeting woes for the pair of action flicks. A submarine was apparently already planned for inclusion in Mission Impossible 8, though the script had not yet been written. However, Cruise and McQuarrie decided to include one in Mission Impossible 7 as well, even though they had technically already wrapped that project. HBO Max reportedly is developing an It prequel show focused on Pennywise's origin story. Warner Bros. Reimagined one of Stephen King's most iconic books in 2017 with the release of It. Following the release of It Chapter 2, it was unclear what Warner Bros. Could do with the franchise next. The Loser Club's story was over, and It 2 ended with Pennywise's permanent defeat. Over the last few years, there has not been any talk of It 3. This is partially due to Stephen King never writing a book sequel, leaving the studio without any source material to borrow from. However, that doesn't mean that the adventures in Derry involving Pennywise are over. According to a new report from The Ankler, Warner Brothers and HBO Max are eyeing an IT prequel show. The series is tentatively titled Welcome to Derry and is expected to explore the origin of Pennywise the Clown, played by Bill Skarsgård in the It movies, as well as the 27-year-long curse upon the town. It is not known if HBO Max has given the It prequel show a green light. While The Ankler couldn't confirm the involvement of anyone from the movie franchise, Variety shared that Andy and Barbara Muschietti and Jason Fuchs developed the story. The prequel is expected to take place in the 1960s, and a writer's room has been assembled to work off of Fuchs' script. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one!